You know what I'm saying? Like it's lyricists of now, like Conway. Would like to see Conway, Benny, Rock Marcy, like challenge some of the newer artists that feel like if they feel like they're one of the best all time, then I feel like that challenge will work better for them. You know what I'm saying? So this generation, so like the young generation can see like, oh, he really do got skill like so and so, like Kane and Rakim and all them. So
Now you're right. That's a good opinion because I mean, like, who's this challenge for? He opened it up for the world. Now, I mean, the world's going to utilize it. They're going to take advantage of it. So, but most of these
right,
rappers that are going to like, hopefully take on that challenge, hopefully they can rap and don't waste a lot of our time. But yeah, I know what you mean. You just want like the elite rappers to go on that beat
right,
and see what they got and show people, especially the veterans. The veteran rappers will, that'd be fire. You know.
facts.
Um,
Hell yeah.
Seville's Innovators is next. Usually this is just um,
Uh-huh.
a part of the show that I highlight an artist. And
Uh-huh.
why didn't I put her name there? But I'll just say it. Um, oh,
Uh-huh.
uh, hold on. Here it goes. Hold on. If I can freaking show it, this thing is acting up. But it's Minnie Rippleton. Um, I love Minnie Rippleton. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure you do too. She's a force of nature, a vocal blueprint,
Yeah.
a 5-octave range, and whistle register. Early celeb to speak openly about breast cancer. Her album Perfect Angel is a masterpiece. Talk about Minnie Rippleton, man.
Uh-huh. Minnie Riperton, I actually have the Adventures in Paradise album, and that was like an important album for hip hop because of like the samples that Trap Called Quest used for Midnight Marauders on that album, and she was I didn't realize it till like a couple years ago. She's Maya, I forgot the girl name from SNL. That's her mom,
Yeah, Maya
and
Randolph. Maya
Maya Randolph,
Randolph.
yeah, Maya Randolph, yeah, and she that I didn't realize that was she was Minnie Riperton's daughter, but like yeah, like that was a great. She was a great singer, and she has a lot of classics, and I'm glad that for the hip hop community, like they've sampled a lot of her records to make it known for heads coming up, like, oh, this is who Minnie Riperton is. Check out this album and this song she did, and yeah, it's definitely an underrated singer. She's not mentioned a lot in conversations. We always mention Aretha and Gladys, but I feel like Minnie Riperton needs to be mentioned more. Maya Rudolph, that's her name.
Maya Rudolph.
Yeah.
Really, really fly. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Mark Nash. What's good, man? We
It's
still,
Mark
hey,
Nash.
we still got more conversation, Mark Nash. We start
Yes.
just playing. What up, man? What's going on, man? Welcome to the show, man. I had fun of your, podcast, man. Your
Yeah.
podcast is crazy. You got some good dudes on there, man.
Hmm.
In a good circle. Okay, so yeah, Minnie Rippleton, thank you for being Severe's innovator for this week. The first game is before we get to the this is gonna be short, but before we get to the EP is Anthem Wars. And
Mm.
so basically I'm gonna pick 2 anthems and they're gonna be below, and we gotta make a selection, brother.
Okay.
Anthem Wars. I don't got no soundtrack yet. I'll just bust some shots or something. Jay-Z featuring Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind verse Tupac featuring Drake, California Love. What do you got,
Well,
brother?
I hate to sound biased. I got to go with Empire State of Mind just because the Knicks have recently won. This
Come
was
on.
our anthem last week. Like we just, you know what I'm saying? It just embodies New York City. Like the whole feeling of the song, and Alicia Keys' beautiful vocals on the hook. And I love her performance at Gracie's Mansion last week at the Knicks parade. It was epic. Jay-Z, come on, like 30 years, we still celebrating Reasonable Doubt. He's a legend, he's an icon. But I love California Love too. California Love, that was an anthem for the West Coast in '96. 30 years also for that album this year.
Yeah.
But I gotta go with Empire State of Mind.
I ain't gonna lie, man. It might be my East Coast flair, but I'm gonna go with the same thing. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind too. Now, Tupac and Dr. Dre, it was good, but
Yeah.
if you know the history of the record, how it was supposed to be this guy's song, and then all of a sudden Tupac gets out, and they
Right.
give everything to Tupac. So it was kind of like it wasn't Tupac's record actually. So
Right.
to begin with, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Jay-Z as well. I do agree with you. Let's see if
Mhm.
anybody in the comments said that's a difficult one. He says. We'll
Yeah.
pick one. We going to the next subject. Let me stop. All right, so we get into the album, man. This is album time, EP time. Let us know why you selected this EP and while I'm setting up the songs and stuff like that.
Musalini, yo, you know what's crazy? On my old Instagram page a couple years ago, he had followed me, but I didn't know who he was at that time. And this is like before he did the Don and I with Ninth Wonder. And then
Oh yeah.
when I saw the video that he did, yeah, when he did the rollout with the Ninth Wonder album, I'm like, oh, this is the same guy from a couple years ago, and he's gotten better since then, and he's done a lot of great projects. You know, one with Crisis and one with, and two with Ninth Wonder. He has another one coming out with Ninth Wonder, and the Summer Breeze. Ever since then, I've been checking out every project he's done, and the Summer Breeze EP is 6 tracks, and it embodies like the summertime feeling. It almost has like an '80s retro sound to the production, and he just real smooth with it. So I'm like, he's another young artist coming up that I haven't heard a lot of people talk about. I'm like, yo, we got to discuss this EP.
Oh no, he's on my radar, man. I probably reviewed at least 6 of his projects, of somewhat, probably more. I'm not sure. Been a fan. I actually
Right.
tagged him. He actually liked it. So hopefully he'll watch this or see this.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I'll cut some clips
Yeah.
out for him, and we'll show him later that how much we appreciate him as an artist, and of course him as a creator and things of that nature. So let's get into it, man. This is the
Mhm.
THHC podcast episode 304. We're talking to Musalini Summer Breeze with Triborough, man. Welcome to the podcast again, man.
Salute.
All right, so you know how we do this, man. I'll break it down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna describe the record, and then what I'm saying, you do as well
Yeah.
if you have any notes on it. So the Musalini Summer Breeze came out June 9th, 2026. It's about 12 minutes of pure good energy, man. Just great energy. Number one is Fragrance featuring Silent Snipers, produced by Smooth with the $. Now, the Musalini, aka Money,
My name.
is
Yeah.
known for luxurious streetwise lyricism, smooth laid-back delivery, and feature Mr. Snipers, aka the aromatic assassin, also left his macking scent for the ladies around.
Right.
Talk about number one, Fragrance, man. What do you think about that one?
This was a dope song to start off the project. Really smooth beat. Moose had like a couple of lines, and he said, my girl bought a girl, man, she down to share shit. Go figure, 2,500. I'm talking about Glorilla. I loved it, and his man on there that was spitting. He was dope too. I want to hear more from that artist as well.
I like that when and I always tell people this when I do my reviews. If you're gonna feature on somebody's album,
Mhm.
put your best foot forward so people like us be like, yo, who's that? Right. And then that's what we
Right,
do. We go do
right,
our homework and we deep dive on that
right,
individual, right? I've been telling people this for 5, 6
right.
years, dude. Let's go to number two, Rooftop Music, produced by Smooth. Now, this is pure uncut pimp rap at its finest. Smooth, swagged out, and dripping with that too cool for school vibe. Smooth soundscapes are silky. Let's talk about number two, Rooftop Music.
Mhm. Yeah, this I love the hook. Can I get it on the rooftop? The
Yeah,
weather is hot. I love that hook where it's like a sing song, but he's not overdoing it. Where the lyrics he says, more boo baby going sip slow. I find a way to get it. We ain't never going broke. And it has like a '80s melodic, really smooth type of beat. And like I
mm-hmm.
said, like the production on here, it fits the season. It fits the summer weather.
100%, man. This is a summer cruise type of tape, man. You kind
Hmm.
of wish it was longer now, right? I know the summer's short, so maybe that's why he did
Yeah,
it the EP. I'm not sure. Number
yeah.
three is
Two
Side
months. Remember you
Piece.
said 2 months.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Say it again.
Remember you said on the summer breeze, it's only 2 months to the summer.
Yeah, so oh yeah, he does say that. It's only 2 months after that summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like yeah, and that's
Yes.
why I got that. That's why it stuck in my head. Because he's really memorable
Yeah.
with his lines. You know what I mean? He's very quotable.
Right.
You know. Number three is
Right.
Side Piece, produced by Smooth. Now, track is Smooth as Liquid Mercury, the soundtrack for a rooftop session with your favorite side piece, aka the Silk Tongue, the Musalini. Bars are cooler than the other side of the pillow. Let's talk about number three, Side Piece, man. What's going on? Y'all New York got Side Piece? What's going on? What's going on?
Uh,
Go ahead.
I love this beat. I love the beat and I think this is one of his best songs lyrically, where he says, you know, summer's in New York, then I'm heading out west for the winners, feeling blessed, getting money, say less, talking about checks, I'ma need mine next. Love those lines. Again, it's
Yeah.
very smooth. It's real like a summertime feel. This is one of my favorites on the album.
I love the way you quote these artists, man, because it really lets people know that you're into the work and you know the work and you do your homework. People don't know
Yeah,
who you are, man. I
yeah,
want the whole world to know who Triborough is, man. Like real quick, you know, I just want to give you your props, because what
thanks.
5, 6 years ago, this is when I kind of started this podcast and kind of writing and doing, just being more creative like I should have been. And it was always in me. I just, I was just
Right.
do it behind the scenes. I met you and a couple
Mm,
guys, doing it, and y'all inspired me and helped me out actually. So shout out to Try Burrow, man. Just want to
thanks.
give you your flowers, man.
Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. I love what you're doing with the merch and your platform. And this is, I tell people now, like, this is our media now. There's no more MTV Raps and Rap City. We are the new hip hop media now. And that's how I always treat people. Mark Nash as well, you know, Back to the Lab and Uncle Freezy. That we are the new hip hop media. And
One
it's like if
hundred
people
percent.
want to hear about real hip hop, they gotta come to us.
100%.
Yeah.
100. I've been telling people that all the time, man. Like, and your knowledge. If they knew half what you knew, they would be, hip hop enthusiasts. Say they would be like, top tier, and they would probably have their own
Right.
podcast. But they're very knowledgeable of rap. Let's go to number four, man. Cafe Con Leche, featuring Not a Killer. Uh,
Yes.
the Mussolini, aka the Don,
Mm,
knows it's a season for skeezing. The Mac of the Year, the Pimp's Pimp, Money, the international vocals
money.
of Not a Killer are sexy. She got a sexy voice. Shout out to again the
Yeah.
Mussolini, aka the Cafe Con. Talk about number four, man. Cafe
Uh-huh.
Con Leche.
Now this video just came out because I saw it last night. So it just came out. This is a new single. I love the piano loop on this. It really smooth melodic track. You got
Mm-hmm.
the Spanish chick on the hook, and she's also in the video as well. It's fire. Definitely one of my favorite produced songs on this project.
100%. Like if I was saving that for last, but if I had to go, just to go backtrack, one of my favorites is Fragrance,
Mhm.
uh, three side piece, and this one number four, Cafe Con Leche. Those are the three that kind of stand out, but the other ones are just as good. So let's go to number
Yeah.
five, Live Good. The Mussolini, aka the Penthouse Prophet, preaches a gospel of good times and better women. The Live Good evangelist. Pay your pimp dues, man. Hopefully you're paying your pimp dues, man. So y'all could be down with this dude. What do you think about number five, man? Live Good, man.
I love the strings on here. The strings is like the most important like key part of this track. It's melodic. You got Moose saying different city every other month. I think about you, but I'm on the run. You looking good. Why don't you roll a blunt? Another banger. You know, strong album cut. It's fire.
No, it is, man. It really is. You picked a great artist, and it's funny when you picked him. I was like, "Man, I didn't know Triborough knew about the
Yeah,
Mussolini,"
yeah,
because like you really go deep, and it'd be like a lot of like underground, like what I'm saying it. So
yeah.
that's why I was like, Mussolini's kind of, it's kind of up there a little bit in the underground. So what I'm
Right.
saying, and he's a lot of like you said, he's a hidden treasure.
He's up there. He's Yeah, like he's up there now. Like I said, like he's come a long way from a couple years ago, and he also had like that deal with LRG. You remember LRG, the clothing, and he
Yep,
had that
LRG.
deal
Yep.
where he was like yeah, he was like modeling their clothing line, and I love to see him come like all this way. Like he's come a long way from a couple years ago to now, where he's doing joints with like Ninth Wonder and Pete Rock and Crisis, and I love it. That's elevation. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I picked him. Like because he's not talked about enough. Like we know about the other artists that are mentioned, but when it comes to the Musalini, he's not like mentioned enough in conversation.
I discovered the Mussolini um, through Trust Gang, and I don't know if you know who that is. It's 38
Yeah,
Special and his crew. So
yeah,
38 Special was working with a lot of rappers, MCs back then, and when he was trying to like push his music, and
mhm,
Mussolini was one of them. So I like, he's kind of a member of Trust, but of course he's independent himself. But
right,
I started like learning about him and listening to his music through 38 Special that I found probably 6-7 years ago, and then I started like going through a rabbit hole finding other MCs and rappers that
right,
like Shay Noor and
yeah.
and stuff like that. So let's go to number 6, Summer Breeze, man. The last track and the title track. The flow is slow, deliberate, and seductive. Well, seductive. Sorry, keeps your attention. Again, only 2 months of the summer in the Bronx, and this part-time lyrical lover boy keeps us stable of the ladies. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think about the last track, Summer Breeze, man? Title track, man. What do you think?
This is my favorite one here. Like the beat, the bass line, the hook. There's only 2 months in the
Oh,
summer.
oh,
I'm your
oh, oh.
part-time lover. I love it. The lyrics. Loving the
Nah,
cut. Let's wake
it's
up and get
fire,
drunk.
man.
Yeah, it's fire, yo. Classic, classic.
Nah, it's a classic joint, man.
Yeah.
If you had to sum up this EP, um, let us know the summary of the EP, man. And what you think? You think he should, expand on this, or you think he should leave it like this and go on to the next project? You think he should do more Summer Breeze?
Uh, maybe a sequel. I would like to see him do like maybe like one for each season, like one for spring, one for fall, winter. But I'm gonna give it 4 mics. I think it's a strong project, 6 tracks, but is each track stands out from the last, and the sound of it has like a 80s retro sound, but 80s in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? And the production was
Mm-hmm.
great, the songs, the lyrics. I loved it. I don't think there's a bad song on this whole project.
Me neither, man. And welcome 82 DC.
Yo,
He knows what time it is because he comes right in and
yeah,
says
money.
money. He knows what's going on. You know what we talk about. 88, 82 DC. Tell us what you think about the project, man. We're talking about it. We're about to go to the next subject. We got another game to introduce, and I got some questions for my guests as well. So, but yeah, money. We talking
Yeah,
money. No, it's a great project, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I probably agree with you with the 4 mics or something like that. I haven't
mhm,
totaled it up yet, but I'm pretty
right.
sure it adds up to something similar, right? So,
Mhm.
no, great project, man. Really a great project.
Oh yeah.
Um, so what the next game? We had Anthem
Mhm.
Wars. Now,
Right.
I thought of Anthem Wars because those have to be anthems, like those. Now, the next one is called 3 vs 3, the track fight. Um, so you could put any tracks together and
Okay.
kind of battle, right? So all right.
Right.
So here we go. All right, the first one is so round one fight. All right, so
Okay.
round one fight. We talking Nas New York State of Mind versus Jay-Z Hard Knock Life. What's good? Pick one. If you guys are in the audience, let us know. I think I think Triborough froze up. for the game. Try, bro, you're frozen. Yeah, I think he's frozen. Oh wait, he's back. He's
Am I
back.
frozen?
No, you back now. You back now. So if you were saying
You
something,
see me?
we didn't hear it.
Okay. No, I was just looking at the matchup.
Oh, you got round one, man. We got come on,
Oh
man.
man.
Round one, baby. You loading the clip. So yeah, round one
Wow.
is Nas basically versus Jay-Z. Why not start off with that when I introduce the game? What do you think? New York State of Mind or Hard Knock Life?
Damn. I gotta go with New York City Mind. New York City Mind. That's like the hardest primo joint with Nas, man. You know.
You said that's the hardest primo joint? It probably is.
Yeah, the hardest primo joint with Nas.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying with Nas. Yeah, if I have to go back and listen, I'll have to go check it out because they got a couple. How many besides the album? You know, they had what 6 prior or 7 prior, something like that. Singles?
About 6 or 7.
Yeah. Let's go to round 2.
Yeah.
Round 2 is the Notorious B.I.G. Juicy versus 50 Cent. What up, gangster? So what do you think, man? Round 2. Let's go, man. Got you on the hot seat.
I gotta go with Juicy. Come on. That's what made Biggie, man. Like even though he hated to do that song, but Juicy, like every lyric was quotable on that song. You know what I'm saying? And then he used the familiar M2 made sample. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with that song, Juicy Fruit.
True. I mean, an incredible sample. You know, I grew up with the sample as well. Yeah. You know, my mother was playing those records. I mean, you know, not to say my age, but I had 45 records, man. I had you know, Cyndi Lauper and you know, Weird Al Yankovic, 45 records back in the day. Mm-hmm. So, you know, my music taste goes way back. So, did I pick one yet? You know what? I have to go with, man. You know what? I gotta go Biggie, man. Biggie just a lyrical icon, and you know, even though, like you said, he didn't want to do that record, he killed that record, murdered the record. Mm-hmm. So it's like you didn't want to do a record that was probably one of your biggest records ever. Like, you know, say so. But yeah, he didn't know. But he, you know, luckily that was that hit. Yeah, shout out to I got some hold on, some people in the comments real quick. I know D-Ray came in real quick. I wanted to wait till I finish. Shout out. Welcome to the podcast, brother. We got one more comment. Different songs for different moments. I'm gonna play 50 on the way to the club. Juicy cleaning up the house for the weekend. That's what's up. All right. You still didn't pick one. You kind of chickened out and didn't pick one, but you know. All right, the last one is Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. The Message versus Ice-T, 6 in the morning. Let's go, Triborough.
Oh man, I gotta go with The Message. The message for me was like one of the first rap songs I heard like as a kid, and then seeing a video and Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5, man, like those are legends that they need their flowers more. You know what I'm saying? And he's such a great DJ as well.
No, 100%. And you know, I agree with you. You know, I think I agree with you on all three. You know, not just because they're more East Coast related, but you know, they are the better records. Of course, you know, that record was a large impact and it did a lot for the game. And it did a lot for Ice-T probably, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what they say, he's saying I can't pick.
Look at Mark Cousin Trouble. Huh? Mark, don't do that, yo. Mark Cousin Trouble.
He said he can't pick, man. Come on, man. We got Kenny Mack.
He said these songs don't go together, but it's a matchup. It's not supposed to go together. It's supposed to pick one or the other.
It's like they don't get it, man. Come on, man. You gotta pick, man. It's a new game, man. You gotta pick, man. He said he can't pick. That's all right, man. That's all right, though. But we got somebody that picked. What's up with Kenny Mack? What's good? Salute. Welcome to the show. He picked Melly Mel. All right. You gotta pick, man. All right, man. I got a couple of questions before I get you off this screen, man. again, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah.
My first question is, what is your wildest take on hip hop that had your podcast fans losing their mind over?
It's not something I said though. It's something that another guest said.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely not something that I said. But this past Wednesday, right when we had Kal-El, shout out to Kal-El.
Oh,
Kal-El
when we had when
was
I was
on the
on your
show.
show.
Yes, and
Mhm.
Kal-El said he thought Reasonable Doubt was overrated. I've never heard nobody say that. He thought what was the album you said? Kingdom Come. He thought Kingdom Come was better than Reasonable Doubt. I'm like, nah, bro. That
That
is wild to me.
yeah.
That is wild. Like I've never heard nobody say that.
That was a
Yeah,
wild outtake, man. And I thought he was on mushrooms or something. I didn't know what was going on. I said, "What?" Like we all was like, "Huh?" And that was like the only thing I think all three of us out of the four agreed on, and we was up against him.
yeah,
And because during the whole conversation, it was either 2 against 2, 1 against 3, or like whatever. It was all the stuff he had. It was
bro.
entertaining.
I didn't have a Diddy. I didn't have a Diddy Wild. I just felt like at the time I was mad because of what he did, but he's Diddy is a legend for what he did for music. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? But
So what
I
was your
wouldn't say
Diddy
he's like
take? What was the Diddy take? Hold on, he's saying you
at
at the
the
Diddy.
time. At the time, I said he wasn't a legend. Like this is when he first got in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I felt like people overlooked what this bad things he's done, and they would just I admitted it. Like yes, I admit it. Like he's a legend. He's a legend. Like I saw Diddy in concert. He's a legend. Like what he did for Uptown MCA and Bad Boy was legendary. He's a legend. But we can't overlook at the same time what the stuff that he did to other people. That so I when I was mad, I was like, yo, he ain't no legend. You know what I'm saying? But he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, he's a legend. He gave us great music.
And I agree with you. And that was a sensitive. It was a sensitive subject, man. So you got to think about it. It was really a sensitive subject. So like a lot of our thoughts will probably cross because yes, he's a legend, but he did a lot of unlegendary stuff that kind of maybe red flagged him to discredit him for for some of that legendary stuff. So I get why you probably said he
right,
wasn't at the time, and but I
right,
mean, listen, a lot of people probably took his legendary status from their book. So you're not the only one, man. So that's not really a
yeah.
insane take. You know what I'm saying? A slap. Can I see 8 years?
Oh, you can't put no limit on assaulting Cassie. That's people gonna remember that forever though.
Yeah, that's gonna be forever, man.
You know
That's
what I'm
so.
saying?
Yeah. Let's get to the next question because this one's getting you in trouble. When do you say that ain't rap to Ahmad Shepard, former Knicks player? Because he's a rapper. He raps. When do you say no, or
Oh
do you
nah,
say no, or do you say that ain't rap? Ahmad Shepard, New
yeah.
York Knicks
I
player.
say that
Do you? I'm
immediately when I
asking.
hear him rap. I'll say that to him
Okay.
immediately. He has to. I have to say that to him. The minute you take that mic and you portray a rapper, that's when I gotta say that to you because that's. I'm glad you get the tongue in cheek of the title because that's why I named it that ain't rap because there's a lot of rap that people felt like was hip hop and it's not hip hop. You can't say Kid Cudi is hip hop compared to KRS One. It's not the same hip hop. It's a different sound. Kid Cudi is not all hip hop. I like it. I like some of his stuff, but he's not all hip hop. He transcends to other genres. You know what I'm saying? So when you
Yeah.
hear some of these artists, especially the mumble rap, the drill rap, and they say hip hop, it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It's like an extension of the genre, but it's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't put J. Cole in the same category with Little Yachty. Not the same thing.
This kind of brings up another question that's out of the blue. You got people saying Dame Leonard. You got people saying Shaq. Who is the best rapper that's an NBA player?
Well, I mean, I grew up on Shaq. I think Shaq is like top tier, and then you got Dame Lillard. I think Dame definitely because I've heard his albums. Dame could definitely rhyme, and he's done great features. He did a song with Raphael Sadiq. Raphael Sadiq ain't working with everybody, so for you to get Raphael Sadiq on the song means he
Mm-hmm.
respect what you do as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just everybody else. I think LaMelo Ball was was rapping at one point, and it's many others, but it's Shaq and Dame Dollar for me.
That makes sense, man. I probably would have picked Shaq and Dame too.
Yeah,
And if you really listen to their flow and bars, they really take it serious. You could tell they like his historians of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They're not just like, yo, I'm famous. I can rap. Man. This dude's in the chat bugging. I love it. Keep him coming, man. You knucklehead.
yo,
What he said
Marco,
this time? I know he's juicy verse. What up, gangster? Is equivalent to that. No, it ain't.
it's
Anyway,
but it's I think it's for like What Up Gangsta's more street and Juicy was more for the radio and the club. But I think they kind of like both on that same level though.
yeah, I think that's why I picked it. I mean, I can. This is gonna be times I go left and probably don't select the right ones to go against each other. But that can check me. But I thought I did good on that one. Let's go to your question 3. Your dream guest for your podcast. Who will be your dream guest?
I would love to have Jay-Z on there.
Oh,
Love to have Jay-Z on there.
shoot, who wouldn't, man? If you get Jay-Z, I'm coming on that podcast, right? And vice versa, what I'm saying? If I get anybody incredible,
Right.
I'm gonna throw you in there as a guest so we can
Appreciate
slot them with questions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Number 4 is only one catalog forever. You only can listen to, you're on the island, all that stuff like that, that corny question. You got DJ Primo, Pete Rock, or The Alchemist.
Damn.
Just one, brother.
Damn.
It's just fun. It's fun. It's just fun, man. It's not gonna happen tomorrow.
I think I gotta go with Pete, man, because Pete. I mean, just this albums and artists, the remixes. I could just sit for a whole day and listen to his remixes. That were great. Public Enemy, Shut 'Em Down remix, and Jay with the Damager, You Can't Stop the Prophet remix, and the Juicy remix, and there's so many remixes that he's done. When I think of like remixes, I think of like Pete Rock, Primo, Teddy Riley, Jermaine Dupri, and then it's everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like they had like the best remixes, but that's hard. I love Primo. Alchemist to me is like the best producer right now in this era. Like he's flawless.
Yeah, he's a great. All is a great, of course, and I put him down so we can highlight all 3, of course. But it's in hip hop, you like to compare and compete, and just have a little conversations to just get people's names out there once again, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. Number 5 is give us a hot take on hip hop that you heavily speak about currently. What do you have? Any hot takes right now that you?
I think it's not really a hot take. Is this my opinion? I think Iceman is the best rap album of the year.
You did say that on your show.
Yes.
Yo, you did say that. And when you said that, you know what happened in my mind?
Oh.
Yeah, that happened in my mind, dog. Like, come on, dog. Not to say Drake album wasn't good. It was pretty good. It had some bangers on it. I reviewed it. Listen, right. I don't review anything if I don't like it. That's score a certain amount. Like, I'll give you my secret. That's to be over 3.5 mics out of 5 for me to review your album. I just gave out my secret. But anyway, it got over 3.5, so I reviewed it. Right. It's a good album. I'm not going crazy about it. But I think it's Drake's best album. I do agree with you on that. I think it's. I think
it's one of his best. I don't think it's better than Take Care though. I think Take Care is his best.
Oh, Take Care. Okay, I thought you said it was the best. Okay.
No, best album for this year. Right now, this is we in.
Oh, you're saying for the 2026?
Yes.
Can I ask you a question then? Hold on, let me ask you a question because you're saying it's the best. How many albums have you listened to?
A lot since January. A lot.
Yeah.
Rocky album came out. J. Cole double album. Tierra, just some of the ones that just came out. Tierra Whack, Benny the Butcher, you know what I'm saying? As well as the other 2 Drake albums, Made of Honor and B2, AZ Do Dot 3. And when I tell people this, I'm like, yo, tell me what is the best rap album if it's not Iceman? Because I'm gonna tell you why those other albums ain't better than Iceman. That's what I'm saying. Right now,
It,
to me, Drake has the best rap album of the year.
and let me I would answer that question,
Mm.
but that's a show, or
Okay.
that's going to take longer than we have here,
Okay.
because I do know better albums. Let me just give you one. I gave
Oh,
you one on your show.
yes.
It was Billy Dance.
You did
Billy
say that.
Dance's
I
album
gotta hear that one. You did say that.
from yeah, it's incredible. It's
Mm-hmm.
incredible. So
People say AZ and AZ album was dope.
it was
For me personally, I
yeah.
don't think he should have made a trilogy out of that, like his classic album from '95. That's just me. I don't think we needed part two. We didn't need part three. Now part three has some joints, but better than Iceman track for track. I don't think it's better than Iceman.
Listen, I agree. I love AZ. I'm a huge fan of AZ, but that album didn't hit how it was supposed to. Anyone even considering Drake as anything other
Bro,
than a pop
we
star?
just reviewed an
The hip
artist
hop
that nobody
comic
talk
book.
about. Bro, the Musalini. Nobody even mentions this guy, and we just reviewed a flawless new album from the Mussolini. Shout out to Mussolini. Summer Breeze is already in my top 10 for 2026. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can give you albums that was great. Kanye West had Bully. That's the best Kanye album in 10 years. Nobody talking about that album.
I listen, another album that I listened to and thought was great. I thought it was a good kind of comeback for Kanye, since he's been in the doghouse. And I like the album. I did like the Kanye album. I can't front. I reviewed it too. It passed my review status. And I did review it. Drake been cosplaying. I'm just gonna read some of these comments real quick. The second AZ album is my favorite, and they say Bully wasn't good to me. That's Mark Nash. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is a good hot take,
Well,
and I like
I can
that.
show you. I can show you my full playlist of like all albums from January to now. You had Spiral Staircases, Larry June with Currency and Alchemist.
Currency.
That was
Yep.
fire. Love that album, right? You had
Yep.
AZ Do or Die 3. That was dope. I don't think it was the best. Vince Staples, Crybaby. Great album. And I'm not a huge Vince Staples fan, but I think that's one of his best albums already. Right? Alchemist again, Liquid Form. It just dropped. He got some bangers on that album. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Witherspoon, Start Spreading the News. Another new artist I don't hear nobody talk about. I'm putting you all on right now. Ryan
Keep
Witherspoon.
going. Keep going. I love it. I
Great
love it.
album. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Kanye West, Bully, his best album since Life of Pablo. Who else? Who else came out? Natural Elements. Y'all remember Natural Elements from the 90s?
Yep.
A Butter, L Swift. Great album. Alignment, new album, fire. Wyclef Clef Notes, his best album in I don't know how long. Like I don't know the last time when I heard a Wyclef album and enjoyed it. This is like his best one since maybe the Carnival. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said Baby Keem. Did you hear Baby Keem's album? Is that on your list?
Nah, I gotta hear Baby Kim. I do like the song he did with Kendrick. Was it good? Forgot the name of that joint he put out. But I
Yeah,
like
but
the song.
the album is fire. I did listen to the album for Baby Keem. Just to interrupt you real quick, it is good. I just
Okay.
want to let people know it's good. Go ahead.
Action Bronson, Planet Frog. That was a dope album. Nobody mentioned Action Bronson no more. Like I like that album. Like I said, ASAP Rocky, Don't Be Dumb, Part 1. I know he has Part 2 coming out in July. Part 1 was fire. You got a lot of dope collaborations. You got a song with Will I Am, that was fire. You got a song with Westside Gun, the Gorillas, and Danny Elfman, that was fire. Come on now.
Yeah,
I'm giving you all like great albums.
Listen, no, hold on, wait. Just before we move on to that, I was a real critic for Action Bronson because he sounds like Ghostface Killer, one of my favorite rappers. But he can rap. He can rap. So I'm gonna let you slide. 82 DC said get some 06 Red in your life. I did tell Triborough about him. He will look into him. Rock Marshall got the best album of the year. That's what Kenny Mack says. Play Don Toliver. He's okay.
Nah, I didn't play. I know that everybody telling me about the Don Toliver album though. I gotta check that out.
I'm gonna check it out, of course.
Yeah.
His bars are mid to me. I'm not sure who maybe
ASAP Rocky's talking about. But
Okay, he
he's
said
not
Rocky.
he's
I
not
didn't
like
put
I never looked at Rocky like he was like a spitter anyway. Like, but he made some of his best music with this album though.
listen. I only listened to a couple records from Action. Of course, I heard the one with Rock Marciano. Got the
Right.
video to it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I checked
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
out. And I, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Rock Marciano. His album 656 is a contender for me.
Mm.
The funny thing is, right? I forgot I saved this and I didn't get rid of it. So if you really want to know, um, 40 of the I listen to way more than 40
Yes.
albums. But if you
Yeah.
want to know, some of the albums I listen to, I'm gonna just run them real quick.
Right.
Down below, you know, I'm not gonna go over all of them, but I know
Yeah.
Mickey Diamond. I've been telling you about Mickey Diamond and Big Ghost
Yes.
LTD. They
Yeah.
got a great chemistry together. They got I told you about Brother Tom Sos. There's just so much music out there. Napoleon the Legend.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys really want to know this list, go back to my other live podcast. I talk about albums under 30 minutes that are fire, that are album contenders of the year under 30 minutes. And then I tell y'all about albums as well as over 30 minutes, which is this list here. And
Right.
you can see the list goes on. I'm not going to show y'all my top 20, but I'm going to show y'all, leave those there. Y'all have to go check out that last my review. I think it's on my 300th episode. Check out
Right.
my 300th episode. I think I tell you guys about all the albums that are fire that I've been listening to, and y'all go check them out. All right. We're gonna get you out of here, Triborough. Unless you got some questions or a quick back and forth, we can go with real quick. But I
He-
know you have another
he-
podcast, and
No, no, no.
you said
I don't got
uh,
it today. It's canceled. It's canceled. So we good.
it's
It's canceled
canceled.
today.
Why you tell
Yeah.
me that, man? I
I forgot
shortened
to
it
tell
up
you.
to
My
an
bad.
hour,
Yeah.
dude.
My bad. I gotta tell you.
I shortened up the podcast for an hour or so, but I have something to do at like 7:30. So we're gonna we'll go a little longer. We'll go a little longer.
Right.
But
Right.
82 DC says Action never sounded like
Mhm.
Ghost to me, and the white guy on ESPN kept going at him so that he reacted to Ghost, and he was right that he said he was doing better than Ghost. People talking competitive. Okay, I
There
get
was
it.
certain things he was saying that reminded me of Ghost, but he didn't necessarily like sound like him, like his style, but his delivery with certain songs he would sound like Ghostface.
And here's my thing. When I said that statement, and I think a lot of people said that statement, it was more in the beginning of his career, right? That he kind of said. But think about it.
Yeah.
If you love Ghostface Killer, if you love Nas, you might sound like him a little bit until you find your way. And I think that's what happened.
Right.
And I think when I listen to Action Bronson now, I don't have a problem with him.
Yeah.
I can listen to him and not think of Ghostface. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. It's not like, oh, he sound like Ghostface, I'm never listening to him. That's not what I'm trying to say,
Right.
Hopefully no one else is saying that, you know what I'm saying? So well, since you have a little bit more time, I'll let you take over the show a little bit. You got anything you want to talk about, bring up? Let's talk.
Also I forgot another album. Husk Kingpin. He has an album called Wave Over, and he's paying homage to Wu-Tang Clan. Even the song titles are named after named after Wu-Tang Clan related type of song titles. He has the actual clan on different tracks on the album.
You got
the first single was produced by the RZA. Nobody's talking about Husk Kingpin. I'm putting you all on right now. That's going to be one of the best rap albums of the year. Wave Will Forever. So salute to Husk Kingpin.
I speak about Husk Kingpin all the time. I'm one of his biggest fans. Actually, me and him talk, and we talk. We be talking on Instagram all the time. He loves that I support him. He knows I'm a huge fan. Hopefully, I can get him on the show eventually. But when it's ready, like I don't ask everybody to be on the show, but he's probably one of the people I will ask in the near future to bless the podcast. Right. But I'm trying to find an album that I really, really, really love, and not saying I don't love all his albums. I love all the the sex albums, the ones they be doing with the chicks on the cover and stuff. Those. So I love those, man. But I'm gonna find something that I really want to tackle with him. That kind of like, I want an album that kind of consists of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, because he has a lot of
Right.
styles. And I really want to sit down with him and discuss like a really solid album. It might be one of his older albums, but we'll figure it out. Knowledge the
Right.
Pirate album is second to Rock Marciano. Okay. I'm not going to tell you my story about Knowledge the
Right.
Pirate, but it's not a good one.
You already brought it up.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to talk about it?
Yeah. What happened? Because you already brought it up.
Okay. Let's put
I
his
have
little.
I have a similar I have a similar story, but not with Knowledge. It's with a R&B artist.
All right, okay. Let's do this. Hold on.
Oh man.
Let's do this, man. We talking news, so if you want, this is news because I never told nobody this.
Right.
All right, I never told nobody this.
Okay.
So behind the scenes, and I don't tell nobody's business. I used to review Knowledge the Pirates records, and I'm a fan. I used to be a fan of lyrics, fan of great albums. One album, Rome Streets was on one of his songs, and when I was breaking down the review, he must have watched it. And when that particular, like now, say he had 10 songs. 9 songs, I'm going crazy. This guy's the best rapper. He's a dope, great guy. And then on that one song with Rome Streets, I just said, Rome Streets got him on this one. Rome Streets is a incredible rapper. He got really pissed off, and he was like, came in my DMs and threatened me and stuff. And I was like, yo, I'm not. First of all, I'm not gonna back down. I don't care who you are.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy. But that's like, yo, I'm just giving you my opinion. I bigged up you for 9 records. I talked about Rome Streets on one song, and you went bananas. Like I friggin' slapped you or something.
Wow.
So I was like, all right.
I believe it.
So I don't review him no more, to be honest. Right. He's off my radar. Crazy. Straight up.
I think my story even beats yours though.
Yeah, tell it.
I don't know. I know you don't know, but I didn't tell you. Certain people know and certain people don't. Okay, back in 2018, right? August 2018. I was on Instagram. There was a public hip hop page, right? I forgot the name of it. It was something culture, and the person that had the page, he put up a post of top 50 all time R&B artists and groups, right?
Okay.
And he had some names on there that shouldn't have been on there. Shantae was on there, Keisha Cole, whatever. Number 50 was Joe Scott. I had an issue with that. I'm like, Joe Scott shouldn't be fit. Ashanti should never be ahead of Joe Scott.
Number 50, anyway. Joe Scott?
Number 50. Yes, right? But that's not the one. The issue came with the R&B group Next. Right? You remember Next, okay. RL, Tweet, and Tilo, right? Mm-hmm. They were on that list, and I made a comment about they shouldn't even be on that. They wasn't even the best in the 90s. They had like maybe 2 hit songs. They shouldn't even be on that list. Well, apparently RL saw that message. He didn't like that. And me and him spoke in DM about that. And it came to the point where he actually bribed me. Like he was bribing me 2 concert tickets to Foxwoods because they were performing out there. I'm serious. This is dead ass serious. 2 concert tickets to Foxwoods and $500. And I said,
what?
I don't want it. Yes. And I said, he wanted me to retract my statement. And I said, hell no. First of all, I would never go see you all in concert. I've been going to shows for 30 plus years. I would never go to see Next in concert. And he didn't like what I had to say. And he kept asking me, bro, like, you sure you don't want no money? And I was like, yo, what I want you to do is come on this show and tell the people why you feel like Next is top 50 all time R&B groups. So you're telling me that they're in the same tier with Earth, Wind & Fire, The Gap Band, Kool and the Gang, New Edition. I'm like, nah, y'all got 2 hit records. You know what I'm saying? So he didn't like what I had to say.
They can't do a versus try, bro. If you who they going against in the verses? Bro, you don't got it. Like you said, they don't got enough records.
This dude got on his Instagram page and made a whole meme about me, right? He took it. He had it up for 2 days. He took it down, and I saw it. And what I did was I made my own video, and I put up Prince Purple Rain. I say, you see this guy right here? This is the only king of Minnesota. You will never be on his level. He didn't like that, and I'm still blocked. He's blocked me since 2018. right? So and he was watching the live stream. Like I did a live stream with Reg. He was watching the live stream. I'm like, instead of him coming on the show, he's like secretly watching, and then he's making memes about me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I will never retract my statement because you don't like what I had to say.
Yo, this is wild. You got beef with an R&B singer.
Yeah, I don't care. Like
Yo, you know
you
what's
had,
funny though?
and you know
R&B
what he kept
singers though.
saying, bro. You know what he
Sorry,
kept saying? He was
real
like,
quick. R&B singers usually they think they're tougher because they sing and they think they got to prove themselves. You think he was trying to do that?
He's not. Listen, his he didn't want me calling. I called him by his real name because I didn't call him Oil. I called him Robert. Robert Lawrence is his real name. He didn't want me calling him, but he was like, "Don't call me by my real name. Don't call me by my real name. It's Oil, right?" And then, bro, like he kept saying, "Oh, my cousin is Philip. Apparently, Philip Bailey from Earth, Wind and Fire is his cousin." I'm like, "Yeah, but your cousin is a legend, not you. Your cousin is in the Hall of Fame." You know what I'm saying? So he didn't like what I had to say or whatever. So yeah, that's the little R&B my R&B tiff with the artist.
Yo, yeah, you beat my story on that because especially like I wouldn't even think that he would try to bribe you, try to get you to a concert. He's trying to give you actual cash money to take a statement back. That actually tells you that you have status in the game, and people respect your opinion.
That's the real thing.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that and pat yourself on the back, man, because it's the same thing with Knowledge the Pirate. It's like, dude, I was a fan, but it's like it's not like I'm dissing you. I didn't diss you on the record. I just said, hey, Rome Streets, it's a competitive game. Because he's always saying he's the best. Rome Street says he's the best. That particular record, he got him. It's like it's another song I can go. It's an incredible rapper named Great God. I don't know if you know who Great God is. Now, Great God and Rome Streets did a record. Great God is an amazing MC. Man, him be talking in Instagram too. And he's a real gangster, an ex-drug. Like he's really that about that business, like 38. But they changed, right?
Right.
But it's like, yo, if you got a song with Rome Streets, you better come with your best. Because Rome Streets got him on that record. Rome Streets got Great God on that record. But it don't mean Great God didn't have a dope verse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But freaking Rome Streets is a problem. What the hell? Like, I don't know what's wrong with people. You know who Rome Streets is, right? Okay. Are you a fan of Rome Streets? Like he's a bar smith.
Definitely.
He out-rap a lot of people's top 5 lists.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Yeah. Since I'm losing power. Guys, thank you for watching. Triborough, say give me something real quick to wrap up. Some positive statement. Because I don't have my charger, man. I thought it was gonna be an hour. Give me some positive statement before we get out of here, man. And everybody follow Triborough. Follow Triborough and go watch this podcast.
Hey man, I'll shout out to you. I love what you're doing. Keep it up. You are him. You are that dude. Shout out to all the real heads that check for us and support what we do. That's what it's about.
Nah, I appreciate it. Again, man, thank you. Salute, man. And I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. We connected now, so you could be next time you do the podcast, we'll have more time. We'll do like 2-3 hours. So we can talk forever. Okay. So and everybody, welcome and thank you for being on the podcast and salute, man. I'm sorry I'm rushing off, but my battery's dead and I don't want it to end like the computer wants to end. Right. I'm gonna end it on a good note. All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Summer Breeze, go check out that Musalini, y'all. And love yourself, love your family and friends. And if you got more love to give love to others because we all need it. Check on the weak and check on the strong. All right, y'all. Peace out.